Good afternoon and welcome to Edon, Ohio, as we get ready for BBC Baseball here on this Tuesday afternoon. We're at G. Kent Adams Field and an important early season matchup in the BBC as the 5-3 North Central Eagles will take on the 3-6 Edon Bombers. As far as conference records coming into this afternoon, Hilltop and Montpelier leading the way at 2-0 in the BBC. North Central and Holgate sit at 1-0. Edon is a game out of first at 1-1, and then Pettisville, Fayette, and Stryker at 0-2. The lineups and much more on this one as we roll on a Tuesday, on a beautiful Tuesday, in just a moment.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all three shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than DirectLink Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and Ashley Furniture, and Jamieson mattresses, and new to the store, Molecule mattresses. Made right in Auburn, Indiana. You'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, our trained technicians provide service to all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, DirectLink Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop DirectLink Appliance and Furniture today.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Starting lineups for this afternoon for the visiting North Central Eagles, coached by Josh Hicks. It'll look like this. Jackson Pointer leads off and is pitching. Hitting second and catching is Connor Gendron. Batting third, the first baseman, Ben Pettit. In the cleanup spot, the center fielder, Cohen Myers. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Johnny Hicks. Hitting sixth, the right fielder, Ethan Beard. Batting in the seventh spot, the DH, Sam Moore. Hitting eighth and playing shortstop is Cade Stewart. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Gavin Shockley. Defensively for Edon, around the outfield, Zane Oberlin's in left, Max Radebaugh in center, and Lane Brandt is in right. Chris Joyce gets the nod at first, Carter Stanky at second, Caden Stantz at third, Christian Owens is the shortstop. The catcher today is Braden Worley, and he will be handling starting pitcher Kyler Sapp. Sapp comes into this game with a record of 1-3 on the season with a 5.25 ERA. In 16 innings of work, this will be his fourth start and fifth appearance on the season. He has allowed on the year, as we look at those numbers, 21 runs, 12 of them earned, 13 hits, has struck out 30, has walked 8, and has hit 3 batters here on the season. We mentioned an important one in the BBC early in the race, as we haven't approached the halfway point as of yet. Some disparity in terms of games played. North Central and Holgate, this will be their second league games this afternoon. The rest of the conference will be playing league games number 3. Jackson Pointer will dig in. The freshman hitting .333 with no homers and 5 runs driven in. Right-hander against right-hander here to start this one this afternoon. From the first base side of the rubber, Sapp kicks, fires, fastball that's a little bit low and away for ball 1. The umpires working the game, Bodie Kaufman behind the plate, and Chad Donsbaugh is on the bases. Here's Sapp's 1-0 pitch, another fastball a little bit low, ball 2. Both teams playing last night, both suffering defeats in different fashion. North Central was rolled by Edgerton in a mercy rule, 12-2, as Sapp's fastball bounces in front of home plate, and he's quickly in a 3-0 hole. Edon had a 7-4 lead and then lost it a 4-run seventh inning by Hicksville, and they walked it off over the Bombers last night. 3-0 on Jackson Pointer. Starting pitcher in this one here this afternoon. Sapp's 3-0 pitch is grooved in there for a strike. It is 3-1. North Central, of course, second year under head coach Josh Hicks. And they made that deep run last year that saw it end in the Sweet 16. Fouled and clubbed to the right and out of play, 3-2. Pulled a lot of upsets along the way in getting there as part of that season that saw them go 13-7 and 5-2. It was their first district championship since 1989. Here's the 3-2 delivery, way upstairs, ball 4, and a leadoff walk to Jackson Pointer starts this afternoon's game. That'll bring up the catcher, Connor Gendron, number 2 on the team in average at .381. He also has hit 2 of the 3 home runs on the year, a couple of home runs and 9 runs driven in. Another right-handed hitter. Pointer will get a decent lead at first. Sapp checks over his shoulder. The first pitch is a bouncing ball, little roller coming off the mound is Sapp. He'll only have one play. He fires high and wide of first base. Chris Joyce unable to get it in, and everybody advances ahead. And North Central in business here. They have him on the throw. That'll be E1. So second and third. And nobody out here to start this thing. And that'll bring up Ben Pettit. Number 1 on the team at .522. Home run and 6 runs driven in. Another righty-righty matchup. Edon will elect to keep their infield back. They'll sacrifice a run to get an out here. That one's hit down the line, but going to curl foul up the right field line. 0-1 the count. North Central, just to kind of reinforce what happened last year, they were the 5 seed in our district, beat number 4 seed Antwerp in the sectional final, knocked off number 1 TC, Toledo Christian, behind a Sam Moore no-hitter, and then beat Edgerton, the 2 seed, 7-2 in the district final to get to that regional matchup with St. Henry. Breaking ball down and away, ball 1. By the way, Edon, one of the teams that we know of that is using a pitch comm this year that is allowing communication from the dugout to the catcher, has a headset or a earbud in his ear, if you will. Ball low and away, 2-1. Not everybody utilizing it. This to a way of technology to call pitches now without having to signal anything from the dugout. 2-1 to Ben Pettit. Big chance for the Eagles here to start this thing. Swung on and drilled into right center field. Moving over is Radaball. On the move, makes the grab. Tagging at third will be Pointer, and the throw will be cut. And North Central on the board first with a 1-0 lead on the sac fly by Ben Pettit. For Pettit, he picks up his 7th run batted in of the season.
Center fielder, number 10.
Advancing to third was Gendron. Cohen Myers, the cleanup man, comes to the plate, hitting .333 with 6 runs driven in. Takes a fastball in on the hands for ball 1. Going back to talking about Josh Hicks, got that job a little late in the cycle, and really have to believe with the interim tag, there was no guarantee that he was going to come back. But then you make a run to the regionals, and pretty easy decision then. That one's spanked foul and out of play, and that is strike 1 on Cohen Myers, 1-1. Edon last year went 9-15, finished 5-2 in the BBC. Lost to Edgerton last year in the sectional final, 12-5. A ball and a strike on Myers. Gendron at third, 1 down, 1-0 Eagles. That is hit opposite way and is trouble, and it's just going to be pushed foul. It was a long run for Lane Brandt. Nothing he could do. He was just hoping the wind would keep carrying it, and it did. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Myers. 290 down that right field line, 360 to straightaway center, and 315 down the left field line here at Ken Adams Field. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Myers. Sapp stares in, straightens. The 1-2, up high and in, 2-2. A walk to Pointer. Gendron reached on an air. Runners were on second and third, and then the sac fly from Ben Pettit to get the first run in. Sapp's 2-2. Fastball, ground ball towards second. Sliding over, Stanky can't get there. It's a base hit into right. Gendron scores, and it is 2-0 North Central. Great job by Myers that time, going with the pitch, going opposite way, and driving in his 7th run of the season. That'll bring Johnny Hicks to the plate, hitting a .143. No homers, 5 runs batted in. North Central, a team that is hitting .341. Fastball outside, and it's off the glove of Braden Worley, and moving to second will be Myers on the pass ball. 61 runs scored through 8 games for North Central, so almost 8 runs a game. Obviously a very senior-heavy team with everybody coming back from last year, or virtually everybody, not everybody. The 1-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Johnny Hicks. Myers at second. 2-0. North Central with a lead. We're in the top of the first inning here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Sapp's 1-1. It's a breaking ball inside corner. Good pitch, good location, 1-2. Myers creeping off second. And Sapp's 1-2 delivery. Swung on, lunging toward right field. Brandt moves in a few steps and then has to retreat. He does make the grab. Tagging and moving to third will be Cohen Myers on the Hicks fly out to right for out number 2. Looked like Brandt had maybe misjudged that a little bit. Wind moving here this afternoon, right around 10 miles an hour. Temperature in the low to mid-70s. Sam Moore will come to the plate. Moore takes down low for ball 1. Moore hitting an even .400 on the season. No homers, 2 runs driven in. Another righty versus righty matchup. The pitch low and away for ball 2. Cade Stewart is on deck. 2-0 pitch, down and gets away. It's a wild pitch under the glove of Braden Worley, and coasting in for the 3rd run of the afternoon here in the first inning is Cohen Myers, scoring on the wild pitch. And it is 3-0 North Central. Bases empty, 2 away. Sapp going to have to dig out of this 3-0 hole. The pitch. Fastball paints the outside corner, 3-1. The next offering, down low for ball 4. And Sam Moore is aboard. That's the 2nd walk of the inning issued by Sapp.
Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Cade Stewart.
That'll bring up Cade Stewart, the shortstop. One of those kids that young, not a part of last year's varsity team, not a part of the high school team last year. He's a freshman. Stewart, 308 batter with 6 runs driven in on the season. Took a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Moore with a short lead at first. The next pitch is hit foul and sliced out of play, and Sapp in front now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Moore at first, 2 down. 3 in for the Eagles here in the top of the first inning. And the 3-0 delivery. There goes Moore. It's a breaking ball called strike 3, and that is how the inning will end. But North Central scores 3 Eden coming up, trailing 3-0.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Hi, this is Russ Davies with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Community means caring for the people we call neighbors and the places we call home. For the past 100 years, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has been proud to do just that. In partnership with Central Insurance, we're honored by your trust in us to protect your family, assets, business, and everything that matters most to you. Thanks for being a part of our story. We've provided you peace of mind over the past century and look forward to doing the same for the next 100 years. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
All right, for Eden as we get ready for the bottom half of the first inning, leading off the center fielder, Max Radebaugh. Batting second, the pitcher, Kyler Sapp. Hitting in the 3-hole, the shortstop, Christian Owens. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, Lane Brandt. Batting fifth and catching is Braden Worley. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Zane Oberlin. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Chris Joyce. Hitting eighth, the third baseman, Caden Stantz. And batting in the number 9 spot, the second baseman, Carter Stanky. They'll be facing freshman Jackson Pointer, who comes in at 3-0 on the year with a 0. He's got the Blutarski ERA, 0.0. 9 1/3 innings pitched and has struck out 14 on the season. It'll be Max Radebaugh who will dig in first, trying to get his game going, hitting just a $158 on the year. No homers, couple of runs batted in. Has an OPS of 565. Pointer working from the stretch. Sidearm or 3-quarter delivery in there for strike one. Defensively, Gavin Shockley in left, Cohen Myers in center, Ethan Beard is in right for North Central. As Radebaugh awaits the 0-1. Way out in front and waves and misses 0-2. Ben Pettit at first, Johnny Hicks at second, Logan Clark at third, Cade Stewart the shortstop, Pointer on the mound, and Connor Gendron behind the plate. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Up and in, ball one. Velo will come for Pointer right now. Location big for him, and he's located really well through 9 1/3 innings of his varsity career. And some movement. Upstairs, 2-2. Not going to overpower you by any means. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Max Radebaugh. 3-0 North Central if you're just joining us. And the 2-2 inside, fouled away by Radebaugh and out of play. They'll keep the count at 2-2. Other games that are happening. Hilltop is taking on Holgate tonight. Montpelier is playing Fayette. Stryker battling Pettisville. Called strike 3 as he froze Radebaugh in the outside corner for the punch out and the first out of the inning.
Now batting the pitcher, number 10.
That'll bring up Kyler Sapp, hitting .250 on the year, so a slow start for Sapp for the season. Does have the team's only home run and driven in 5. Eden as a team hasn't been able to consistently get it going offensively, hitting just .256. That one's hit high into the air into shallow center field. An easy play, though, for the shortstop, Cade Stewart, who drifts back in 1 pitch and out number 2 after retiring Sapp. Now it's Christian Owens who will dig in. Among the regulars, Owens, the number 1 hitter at .393 on the year. 4 runs batted in. Has an on-base of .485 and an OPS of .745. Fastball from Pointer missed away, ball 1. 2 down, bases empty. 3-0 North Central here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Eden brought 6 letter winners back and graduated a half dozen from last year's 9-win team. Low and inside, 2-0 to Owens. Righty-righty matchup here. These are 2 of the 12 teams that will again feed into the Bryan district come next month. The 2-0 pitch swung on, ground ball towards second. Hicks will charge, has time, flips to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. After 1, 3-0 Eagles here on B-Rock Sports.
After 1 inning, your
Good luck to all the athletes from North Central from the Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer. The Kidston Family Companies want to take this opportunity to salute all of the hard work of the athletes and coaches. And they want to say good luck not only in this game, but in the rest of the school year and all of the competitions. The Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer saying good luck to the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
Family is at the heart of everything we do. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we understand that your family's needs evolve over time, and we're here to support you through every stage of your journey. Whether it's saving for your kids' education, upgrading to a larger home, or planning for retirement, we're here to help you prioritize what matters most. Join us at Midwest Community, and let's build a stronger financial future for your family. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
Tools, and more tools at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Need tools for that outdoor project? Donaldson's has you covered. Buy a DeWalt 20-volt max lithium-ion compact impact wrench, high-torque impact wrench, jigsaw, orbital sander, or compact router, and get a Power Stack battery 2-pack for free. Donaldson's also offers a DeWalt 20-volt max trimmer and blower combo kit for only $1.99 with Ace Rewards. All this and so much more at Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
8, 9, and 1 for North Central, starting with the left fielder Gavin Shockley, who swings and misses at strike one. 250 batter with a couple of runs driven in. The next offering is a breaking ball that stays high, 1-1. Shockley followed by Logan Clark and then Jackson Pointer. North Central plating 3 in their first at-bat. Fastball hit fouled and out of play. Hit foul and out of play. North Central wins this year over Pettisville twice and Hudson, Michigan twice among their wins. Also defeated Hilltop. Here's the 1-2 from Sapp. Swung on, and that way out in front of that as he hits that curveball out of play. The losses to Liberty Center, Swanton, and we mentioned last night to Edgerton. A ball and 2 strikes on Shockley. The pitch upstairs, 2-2. When we're done tonight, Guardians Red Sox 7-10. First pitch from Boston. Time permitting, that pregame will start at around 6:40. The 2-2. A little bit low and outside, 3-2. A couple of walks issued by Sapp in that first inning. Also committed an error, a throwing error. The 3-2 is fisted on the right side. This is going to be a tough play. Sapp comes off the mound, shovels it over to first, and just does retire Shockley for the first out of the inning. Shockley hustling down that first base line. It had a funky spin on it. Wasn't hit all that hard. But Sapp with a nice job there. Logan Clark, 250 hitter on the season. Another right-hander against right-hander matchup here in the number 9 hole. Here's Sapp's first pitch as a slider upstairs. Thursday will bring a league game for North Central hosting Fayette, and then they're at Toledo Christian coming up on Saturday. The 1-0 hummed in there for a strike. 1-1 on Logan Clark. Fastball down in the dirt, 2-1. We mentioned senior heavy team, North Central. Quinn Burt lost to graduation, and another big loss, Kenneth Smeltzer. Smeltzer's, of course, leaving the North Central District. They moved into Montpelier and have helped Montpelier immensely in a lot of areas. Smeltzer, in fact, from baseball, a couple of no-hitters already this year. Way behind on that swing and miss is Clark, and it's 2-2. Pointer and Stewart, freshmen that are in the lineup. Here's your 2-2 from Sapp. The pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Kyler Sapp. Out number 2. And we're back to the top of the order with Jackson Pointer. Pointer walked and scored a run his first time up. Rocking and firing is Sapp. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here in the second inning. North Central up 3-zip. A swing and a miss by Pointer. 1-1. Edon on the season at 3-6. We mentioned falling last night to Hicksville, 8-7. Way off speed. Did he offer up? Nope. A ball and 2 strikes on Pointer. Losses to Antwerp, Montpelier, Paulding, Hilltop, and Ayersville for Edon on the season thus far. Here's the 1-2 up and in, 2-2. The wins are over Camden, Michigan in 8 innings. Rolled over Fayette and defeated Continental in the opening round of the Ayersville tournament this past Saturday. The 2-2 to Pointer. Missed low and away, 3-2. Good take that time by Pointer. Good bat control and laid off a pitch that Sapp was hoping to get him to chase. Here comes the payoff pitch. Down low, ball 4, and Pointer on base for a second time in this game. Edon, by the way, will be home with Pettisville, at Delta. That's Thursday, Friday, and then home with Archibald coming up on Saturday. Weather permitting on all of those days. That'll bring up Connor Gendron. Reached on a throwing error by Sapp in the first inning and then came around to score one of the 3 runs. Sapp straightens, delivers. Fastball paints the outside corners for strike 1. Our next broadcast will come Monday. Good NWOAL matchup. Traditionally, it's always a good one. Archbold at Bryan coming up Monday afternoon at 5 on B-Rock Sports. Here's the 0-1 delivery. There goes Pointer. Took a good pitch to run on. The throw down from Worley, not in time. It was an off-speed pitch. Pointer, stolen base, into scoring position. Chance here for Gendron and the Eagles. Gendron in an 0-2 hole with 2 down here in the second. 3-0 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. North Central in front. Here's Sapp's 0-2. Swung on, lifted in the air, first base side. It's drifting into foul territory. Chris Joyce over and records the final out of the inning. So North Central strands a runner at second. Middle of the second, 3-0 Eagles.
I'm here at Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio, with Sierra and Paul Rory Jr., the third-generation owners. At Fackler Monument, you have a large indoor display.
We feature the largest indoor display in the tri-state area. Monuments, cremation products, mausoleums, vases, address markers, even pet markers. Go online to facklermonument.com to see what we have to offer. That's facklermonument.com.
The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Before or after tonight's game, make sure Edon Pizza is a part of your evening. Edon Pizza in downtown Edon. Give us a call at 419-272-2452 and order your pizza, subs, and pasta for your pre- or post-game dinner. Go Bombers!
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Back out here in Edon, beautiful afternoon. This is third time's a charm for us. Had a couple of other games scheduled. Edon Montpelier, North Central Montpelier, both weathered out. We'll be in Montpelier for that makeup game of Edon and Montpelier in the BBC coming up on May the 7th. Still no date officially announced yet for the North Central Montpelier makeup game. We've already talked about Bryan and Archibald coming up on Monday. We'll have Bryan Defiance also on May the 3rd. And then, of course, tournament coverage in the mid to late May stages. A 1-2-3 first inning for Jackson Pointer. We'll see Lane Brandt, Braden Worley, Zane Oberlin coming to the plate here in the home half of the second. Brandt hitting .308 on the year with an on-base of .438 and a .745 OPS, has 9 runs driven in on the season. Righty-lefty matchup here for the first time this afternoon. The first offering is hit high into the air and out of play by Brandt, 0-1. 3 in the first for the Eagles to handle all of the scoring thus far. Here's the 0-1, off speed outside and also low, ball 1. One ball, one strike. Sails high and outside, 2-1. Outfield about medium deep, straight away. Wind blowing out toward right center field. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, drilled toward right center field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. And Brandt will make the turn and stay there. Thought maybe he had a shot at extra bases, but gets the first hit of the afternoon for the Bombers and a leadoff single. That'll bring catcher Braden Worley to the plate, hitting .188 on the year. Has driven in 4. Stepping off the rubber is Pointer. I mentioned Edon as a team, 256 average. They'd scored 42 runs through 9. So in that 4.5 runs per game range, still trying to find their footing. And we mentioned the inconsistency of the offense. They've had some, last night they scored 7, had a double-digit run game, but then have been smoked in a few other games. It's ball 1 now on Worley. Brandt with a short lead at first. Pointer sets the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Pops out of the glove of Gendron. 1-1 the count now on Worley. Mentioned Josh Hicks in his second year. Brian Moore in his 9th year here at Edon. They have a regional run from several years ago. The 1-1. Nice off-speed pitch that just swung in there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now on Worley. Early in the game, so preface everything by saying that. Edon trying to still time up Pointer. Lunged at that one and got a bad ball swing and miss for strike 3. That'll be the second strikeout of the game for Pointer and out number 1 in this inning. Zane Oberlin now will dig in, hitting .308 with an on-base of .455 and an OPS of .878. He's driven in 4 on the year. Number 6 hitter in this lineup. Swung on, first ball, foul territory. Gendron pops the glove off, goes over, tries to make the basket catch and cannot get there. Also coming on was Pettit. Probably should have called him off. After 1 in baseball in the WBL, Defiance leading Van Wert 2-0. Otsego and Bryan after 1, scoreless on the cue in varsity softball. Thea Staten, terrific game last night. The definition of domination in a no-hit shutout win over Delta, struck out 20 of the 21 outs. 3-quarter delivery again on the inside corner, and it's strike 2, 0-2 now on Zane Oberlin. Pointer, kind of that 3-quarter delivery, has that sweeper working effectively here. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, fouled out of play. We'll do it again at 0-2. GMC tonight, Edgerton battling Tenora, Fairview taking on Paulding, Antwerp playing Hicksville, and Ayersville playing Wayne Trace. Ayersville and Trace, Fairview and Paulding, the unbeatens through 1 conference game in the GMC. Here's the 0-2. Down low, good job back there by Gendron to shift the body weight and keep everything right there in front of him. 1-2 the count. Brandt at first, 1 down. We're in the home half of the second. North Central leading 3-0 on the Andres O'Neill and Low scoreboard. Here's the 1-2 from Pointer. Called strike 3. Again, that sweeper coming across and on the inside corner. Back-to-back punch-outs for Pointer. 3 on the afternoon.
27, Chris Joyce.
And that'll bring Chris Joyce to the plate. He'll dig in as the number 7 hitter, batting .292 on the year. .662 OPS, has 3 runs driven in. The lefty takes outside, ball 1. Races in the BBC, the GMC, the NWOAL, all going to be fantastic this year, and they are every year as well in the WBL. Here's the 1-0. Inside corner, strike 1. Have to get used to seeing, hearing, and Tom Held not on that Defiance sideline for the first time on any sideline in well over 3 decades. Rick Weaver, his longtime assistant, doing a great job at Defiance, taking over. 1-1, low and away, 2-1. And the standard stays the same there. 2 balls and a strike on Chris Joyce, number 7 hitter. Brandt with a lead at first. Swings and misses, does Joyce, and it evens things at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Second inning. Brandt at first. The 2-2. A little bit low and away, 3-2. Brandt will be in motion here on a 3-2 count to Chris Joyce. Gendron setting up inside. The 3-2 delivery. Swung on. Ground ball towards short. Cade Stewart sets, throws across. Inning is over. The single by Brandt does no damage. And after 2, it's 3-0 North Central over Edon.
After 2 innings.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryant, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on Steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
I'm here at Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio with Sierra and Paul Rory Jr., the new owners. But really, Paul, your family has been serving the area for a long time.
That's right, Tim. We're the 3rd generation, and it all started with my Grandpa George.
Paul, many people are being cremated. Are there memorial options for cremation?
Many people still choose a headstone in which the ashes are placed under the monument and sealed within the stone. There's cremation benches where the ashes are placed in the legs of the bench, and there's also columbariums.
So, Sierra, there are many shapes and styles to choose from, whether a traditional burial or cremation?
That's right, and we understand that it can be a little overwhelming. That's why it's important to come talk to us so that we can guide you with our experience to help you pre-plan. Our experienced team realizes that it's not easy to select a memorial in a time of sorrow, so we invite you to come visit with us as part of your pre-planning.
Go online to facklermonument.com to see what we have to offer.
The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Heart of the order for North Central, and Ben Pettit quickly ahead 2-0, and now cuts it a fastball, fouls it back 2-1. Pettit drove in the game's first run on a sacrifice fly in the first inning. He'll be followed by Cohen Myers and Johnny Hicks. Sapp into his 3rd inning of work, 3-0 Eagles. The 2-1 delivery. Swung on, hit high into the air into center field, but the wind will hold it up there for Radabaugh, who's there for the first down of the inning. That wind, you get it into the jet stream today, it is going to hold balls up, not carry as much. That'll bring Cohen Myers to the plate. He has an RBI single in that 3-run first inning. Also came around to score a run on a wild pitch. 1 down, bases empty here in the third. Sapp delivers, first ball swinging, skied on the infield. Coming up, third baseman Caden Stantz retires Myers on 1 pitch. 2 down.
Now batting number 15, Johnny Hicks.
That'll bring up the Eagles' second baseman, Johnny Hicks. He flew out to Lane Brandt in right field his first time up. Hits here with 2 down and the bases empty. Sapp from that first base side of the rubber. That breaking ball stays high and in, 1-0. Hadn't been able to locate that off-speed stuff yet. 1 ball, no strikes on Johnny Hicks. In the 1-0 pitch, Sapp's fastball is punched foul and out of play off to the right. 1-1 now. Again, Guardians, Red Sox when we are done. 7:10 tonight from Fenway. Here's Sapp's 1-1. Curveball, strike 2. Good pitch. Still like to see what Edon does. Not every team does it. It's a high school baseball thing. I get it. Second baseman, shortstop, always there. Even with no runners on, you get into that habit of backing up the throw. Down low with a fastball and away, 2-2. It's good fundamental baseball. And again, it's not done in every team, every game you see. But it should be. Here's the 2-2. Fastball down in the dirt, hops back to the screen, and the count runs full on Hicks. We mentioned Brian in his 9th year. I was looking at the numbers. If they win 5 more games this year, Brian will be second on the all-time wins list as coaches here at Edon. Bob Morton leading the way with 170, and Brock Bergman has 82 career wins. A swing and chop foul. We'll do it again at 3-2. Morton, of course, the head coach when Edon made that run. I can't believe I'm going to say this. A quarter of a century ago. That was 1999. Like it is now, not in Columbus. Edon went to Canton that year. Hard to believe, yeah, 25 years ago. Wow. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, ground ball up the middle, moving over the shortstop. Christian Owens has plenty of time, and it's a 1, 2, 3 inning. Good play in the hole by Owens. Middle of the third. North Central, nothing across. Still leading, though, 3-0.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Before or after tonight's game, make sure Edon Pizza is a part of your evening. Edon Pizza in downtown Edon. Give us a call at 419-272-2452 and order your pizza, subs, and pasta for your pre- or post-game dinner. Go Bombers!
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles!
All right, welcome back out here. 99, we're still talking about that. 99 was a good year for Northwest Ohio. Edon made it all the way to state. Brian had made it to the regional final that year. Bob Morton still blames me for the loss. Nice job of Pointer coming inside on Caden Stantz, the number 8 hitter. He'll be followed by Carter Stanke and then Max Radebaugh at the top. The reason I get blamed by Bob Morton is because Rick Heisler and I had to split up doing play-by-play. He was covering all the Eden games. I was doing Bryan games. And then I show up, and that's when Edon lost. Up and in from Pointer, 1-1. We're into the third inning. Pointer has given up a Lane Brandt single. Other than that, Pointer has controlled this lineup today. Here into the third. The 1-1, little nubber back off the glove. Pointer thought he should have had it. The shortstop, Stewart, can't get there. It'll be an infield single for Caden Stantz. Hustling up the line, and Pointer upset at himself because he knows he needed to field that one. It was enough of a slow roller up the middle that Stewart wasn't going to have time to get the speedy Stantz. Stantz a bit of a threat to run as well as Stanke comes in at 143 on the season. Edon as a team, 39 stolen bases through their 9 games. Trailing 3-0 here. Squaring and trying to get a bunt down, but bunting it foul is Stanke, and it's 0-1. Trying to set the table for the top. Tenora leads Edgerton 2-1. I assume these are all baseball scores. Is that right, Ben? Yeah. Okay. Tenora leads Edgerton 2-1, end of 2. Hicksville, Antwerp are scoreless. Ayersville, I think, leads Wayne Trace. I've got an Ayersville 3 and Wayne Trace. There's no score next to it, so help me out there, Ben. Fairview leads Paulding 1-0. Hilltop leads Holgate at the end of 1-3-1. Hilltop and Montpelier are 2-0. And a hit batsman. Pointer came inside on Stanke and hit him. And now Edon with a little bit of a threat here. First and second and nobody out as the top of the order will come up. And Stryker, a 3-zip lead on Pettisville. Those are some updates there.
Max Radebaugh.
Again, Hilltop, Montpelier are 2-0 beginning the afternoon and leading the conference. Max Radebaugh struck out his first time up. Is he bunting here? Move runners over. Little small ball here. Trailing 3-zip in the home half of the third inning. Stantz at second. Stanke at first. Squaring is Radebaugh and bunts that. That's a fair ball. And they're going to get a lead run. No, it's dropped at third. The throw down off Clark's glove. All kinds of mistakes there. Max Radebaugh kind of just froze and didn't run, didn't realize it was fair, hustled up the line. Meanwhile, some base running. Everybody froze there, and it looked like North Central had an easy lead out. But the E at third. So sacrifice E5, and now the bases are loaded and nobody out for Sapp, and he hammers one into left field. It'll be a base hit. Runners had to freeze to make sure. Stantz is in. Coming around to also score will be Stanke, and Edon's right back in this as they slice the lead to 3-2 on the single from Kyler Sapp. So the ability or inability of North Central to not record an out comes back and haunts them, at least for the time being here. Still nobody out. It'll be Christian Owens who will come up now. Runners are on first and second. Still nobody out. Owens grounded out to Johnny Hicks at second. Fouls that one away and out of play. 0-1. 3-2 now, North Central with the lead. Bottom of the third inning. 0-1 on Owens. Pointer comes set. The pitch. Behind Owens, off the glove of Gendron, and runners will coast 90 feet and into scoring position. Radebaugh's at third. Sapp at second. Owens with a chance here. A base hit potentially gives Edon the lead for the first time. The 1-1 from Pointer. Bounce foul, 1-2. Big early AB here in a one-run game. Second base is in. The right side is in. The left side of the infield back. The pitch just missed outside with the off-speed pitch. Pointer wanted that one. 2-2. An infield single, a hit batsman, a sacrifice E5, and then a single to score 2, and still nobody out in a 3-2 North Central lead. The 2-2 upstairs, 3-2. In fact, sailed above the head of Owens. Owens gets aboard here in any way, shape, or form. You may see a visit from Josh Hicks to talk with his freshman right now in his first bit of trouble this afternoon. Here's the payoff. Swung on, ground ball towards short. Stewart comes home, made a late decision, and everybody is safe. Probably should have taken the out, did not, and it costs a run, and we are deadlocked at 3. Moving to third was Sapp. Still nobody out. Lane Brandt, the cleanup hitter, will now come to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Singled hard to the gap in right center field his first time up. Pointer straightens the step, the throw over, and it gets away from Logan Clark. E1 on the throw will score Sapp, and it's 4-3. Edon with a lead for the first time. I'm not sure if that was initially the step off and maybe throw, and they got miscommunicated, or it was just a poor throw. Either way, it's a visit to the mound. We'll take a timeout with them in a 4-3 Edon lead right now, back in 30.
With spring here, head to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan to get your yard ready. Scott's will start you on the right track with their 4-step program. Then grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Weed and Feed or Scott's Turf Builder Holtz Crabgrass Preventer with lawn food and save $5 instantly. Donaldson's also carries garden soil, potting soil, and mulch for your landscaping projects, or pick up Roundup Dual Action Weed and Grass Killer plus 4-month preventer and get Roundup Dual Action Weed and Grass Killer refill for free. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan has you covered. Ace, the helpful place.
4-3 Edon with the lead here in this one. Bombers come in at 1-1 in the BBC. North Central 1-0. Still nobody out in this inning. Brandt awaiting his first pitch of this at-bat. When the runner on second takes outside, it's ball 1 on Lane Brandt. Owens is at second. Nobody out. The pitch. Down low and away, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Lane Brandt. Righty-lefty matchup here. The pitch. Just missed low and away. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes on Lane Brandt. Pointer misses wide, ball 4. And now coming to the plate will be Braden Worley. Worley hitting in the 5th spot.
Worley.
Struck out his first time up. It's here with runners on first and second and nobody out. Squaring, trying to bunt, and bunting foul is Worley. 0-1. 4 in the inning. And still looking for more. Pointer with a long stare in, has his sign from Gendron. The 1-strike pitch, swung on, high chopper to Stewart at short. He'll flip to second, and that's all they'll get. And then a throw over to third. Owens hadn't really gotten off the base all that much. Brandt is retired at second. Worley reaches on a fielder's choice.
Now batting number 9, Zane Oberlin.
They're on the corners now for Zane Oberlin with 1 away. Oberlin got caught looking his first time up. Baseball, Ayersville 3, Wayne Trace 0. After 3 in that GMC matchup. Here's Pointer dealing upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the game on here within the game. Will Edon bunt with one out. Will they straight steal? What's North Central have on with that runner at third? The pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's a hit and run on. It will drop into left field for a base hit. 5-3 Edon. RBI single for Zane Oberlin. Good bit of hitting there. And dropping it into left field. First and second again. One away for the lefty, Chris Joyce. Joyce grounded out to short. Takes down in the dirt. It caroms away from Gendron, and the runners will advance into scoring position now. Tough inning for the freshman Pointer right now, just trying to minimize everything as best he can. They came in up 3-zip. North Central now finds themselves down 5-3. One away only in the inning. And Joyce with a chance here. Takes outside. 2-0. Nobody throwing for North Central. The 2-0 delivery is wide, and it's 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes on Joyce. The next pitch, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Chris Joyce, almost as if Pointer hurrying everything in that particular at-bat. And now it's going to be the end of the road here with the bases loaded and one away. So we'll step aside, get you a break. Edon up 5-3. Still a lot going on here in the home half of the third inning. Bases loaded, one down. We'll be right back.
Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers, with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking, saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's game.
Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to accompany you through every stage of this adventure. From the excitement of starting a new chapter with your partner, to the challenges of buying your first home, and even planning for the unexpected, our team is dedicated to helping you navigate life's milestones with confidence. Join us at Midwest Community for a financial partner at every stage of life. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org or stop by one of our branches today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Well, if you're looking at it from the North Central perspective, it's been a nightmare inning that they're still not out of. 5-3 Edon. All 5 runs have scored. The bases are loaded for Edon. One away, and into pitch is going to be Ethan Beard. Moving to second was Jackson Pointer.
Now pitching for North Central, 0-0, Ethan Beard. Batting for the Bombers, number 2, Caden Stantz.
Cade Stewart went to right field. And haven't seen who the shortstop is. Up to the plate facing Beard is going to be Caden Stantz. Johnny Hicks has slid over to shortstop. There we go. Off-speed pitch is fisted foul and out of play. So again, Johnny Hicks now at short, Jackson Pointer at second, Ethan Beard on the mound. 1-1 count on Stantz. He had an infield single and scored a run to start the inning. Pops it up on the infield, right side. Pettit says he has it and does, for out number 2 in the inning. And now Carter Stanky will come back up.
Number 11, Carter Stanky.
He was hit by a pitch and scored a run. Beard 0-2 with a 3.50 ERA in 12 innings of work. That one's hit straight away center field, but right at Cohen Myers, I beg your pardon, for the final out of the inning. Edon gets 5, but they could have done more damage. They leave them loaded, but through 3. New game, Bombers 5, Eagles 3.
Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
3 in the books here in Edon, and for the first time today, Kyler Sapp will be pitching with a lead. 5-3, Edon with a big inning there in the bottom half of the third. Sapp going to be facing for North Central here, 6, 7, and 8. It'll be Sam Moore, Cade Stewart, and Gavin Shockley. Good inning for the Bombers. They did a little of everything, utilizing a infield single, a hit by pitch, a sacrifice E5, then Sapp with a big hit to drive in a pair. Sam Moore walked his first time up. Hadn't heard anything on that Montpelier-Fayette game, but Hilltop was leading Holgate as they were trying to get to 3-0, the Cadets. Sapp's first offering low and away, ball 1. Fastball, curveball, slider for Sapp. Gave up 3 in the first, but has settled in much better here the last couple of innings. That fastball a little bit overthrown and down and in the dirt and away, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes on the right-handed hitting Sam Moore. Threw that no-hitter a year ago in the win over TC in the districts. Good pitch on the outside corner, 2-1. Another year where it appears this Division IV district is there for the taking. No real dominant team in Division IV funneling through Bryan. Curveball up and in, 3-1. So it's a matter of who gets hot, who's playing fantastic baseball at the right time. The 3-1 delivery. Miss low for ball 4. A leadoff walk to Moore. It's the second time he's been aboard on a walk. Sapp has now issued 4 free passes on the afternoon. That'll bring Cade Stewart, who struck out looking. 5-3 Edon, top of the 4th inning here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Squaring. And a bunt, a beauty, laid down the first base line. Worley comes up firing, and immediately on the move is Sam Moore. So it was a perfect storm if you're a North Central fan there. A slow rolling bunt up the first base line. Moore never slowed down once he hit second. He kept on going to third on a sacrifice bunt. One of those rarities where you see a sac bunt not just get you into scoring position by getting to second, but getting all the way to third. Fastball painted black on the number 8 hitter, Gavin Shockley. Shockley grounded out to Sapp his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. Runner on third, 1 down. 5-3 Edon. The 1-strike breaking ball stays high, 1-1. Edon 3-6, North Central 5-3 beginning this afternoon. These two, like everybody else, have had some weather situations they've had to deal with this spring. The wave and the miss by Shockley, and it's 1-2. You hope now as you get a little bit later into April and get closer to May that you get that better weather to stay. The 1-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout for out number 2 in the inning. Third strikeout for Sapp.
Logan Clark.
And that'll bring up Logan Clark. Clark, the third baseman, also struck out. Takes down low, ball 1. Moore is at third, 2 down. Fourth inning, 5-3 Edon. Sapp stares into Worley and the 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss. Clark way behind on that one, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Good curveball, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes on Logan Clark. The pitch. Chopped up the first baseline, just a defensive swing. It's under the glove of Chris Joyce and into right field. And Moore scores to make it 5-4. Physical E3 there. Those are one of those that just absolutely drive you crazy, where you should be back in the dugout and up 5-3, but that didn't happen, so it's a 5-4 game now. And that'll bring Jackson Pointer to the plate. Pointer has walked both times, has scored a run, and stolen a base this afternoon. Takes a strike. 5-4. North Central trying to battle back here. Have closed it to within a run. Sapp's 1 strike. Upstairs, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on Jackson Pointer. Now the second baseman in this game for North Central. Ups 2-1. Off the glove of Worley and bounces back to the backstop. And moving into scoring position to potentially tie the game is Logan Clark. 2 balls and a strike on Jackson Pointer. Sapp sets at the belt. The 2-1 pitch a little bit away, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 from Sapp. Ball 4, and that's a wild pitch. Moving to third will be Clark. Pointer's on base sky high today. He's been on 3 times, all via the walk route. First and third for Connor Gendron.
Connor Gendron.
Gendron is 0 for 2. Reached on an air his first time up and then fouled out to Joyce. So 0 for 2 with a run scored. First and third. Fourth inning, 5-4, Edon with a lead. You're listening to BBC Baseball here on WBNO FM Bryan as we're touching the 6 o'clock hour here on a Tuesday. Sapp's pitch. Up high, ball 1. Clark at third, Pointer at first. 1-run game in the fourth. 5-4 North Central trailing Edon. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Called strike. 1-1 on Gendron. Big part of that run for North Central last year to the regionals. Here's the 1-1. There goes the runner down to second. It's in the dirt, blocked by Worley to keep the runner at third home. But now second and third. Base hit here more than likely North Central gets the lead back. 2 balls and a strike on Connor Gendron. 2 down in the inning, runners on second and third. Clark at third, Pointer at second. Sapp going to work from the windup now. Kicks and fires the 2-1. Swung on, ground ball to Joyce at first. Gobbles this one up and steps on the bag to end the inning. North Central gets a run on the air, an unearned run, and it's a 1-run game. Halfway home in this one. 5-4, Bombers in front.
Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408. Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com. Quick mid-game break brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. The Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. 3 in the first for North Central. We stayed that way to the bottom of the third inning when then Edon busted through for a 5-run inning. North Central just answered immediately back to get a run. It's a 5-4 game. Kyler Sapp, the starter for Edon, still in there. Ethan Beard is in relief of Jackson Pointer as pitcher number 2 for the Eagles. That's your mid-game update brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Max Radeball coming up for the third time here this afternoon. Struck out looking and then sacrifice E5. Takes a fastball inside ball 1. As he reached on that sack E5, he came around to score one of those 5 Edon runs. The 1-0 from Beard. Swung on, hit foul, and out of play, drifting off to the right. 1 ball, 1 strike on Radeball. Splitting time this spring between baseball and track. The 1-1 delivery from Beard. Swung on, ground ball toward the hole. Backhanded by the shortstop. Hicks not going to have any kind of a prayer. And the ball bounces over the top of Pettit's glove. Radeball thought about digging for second, but doesn't. It will be an infield single. One of those slow rollers on the ground with Max Radeball's speed is a recipe for an infield single almost every time. That'll bring up Kyler Sapp. Came up with a big hit in his last inning. He's 1 for 2. That single scored 2. He also scored a run. Popped out his first time up. The pitch. Just misses, ball 1. Radeball, the biggest threat to run. A dozen stolen bases coming in of the 39. 1 ball, no strikes on Kyler Sapp. Throw over. Radeball was starting to drift. They were hoping to catch him nodding off a little bit, but was back easily. Beard comes set at the belt. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike, 1-1 on Sapp. 5-4 North Central trailing Edon. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning here in Edon on one of those beautiful spring days. Temperatures in the 70s to start. Little slow roller to the third baseman. Logan Clark is going to throw across and not get Sapp. Sapp racing down the line again. It was moving just slowly enough. That's infield single for Sapp. And now first and second for Edon and nobody out. Pinch hitter Jackson Klinger.
Number 7, Jackson Klinger.
Klinger hitting .500, so he's 1 for 2 on the season. He may be brought in here to bunt and do it successfully. Squared and took a strike. 0-1. Klinger is bunting here or hitting here. He's hitting here officially for Christian Owens, but it appears as if he is bunting here for Owens. The 0-1. Step off Beard. Wanted to see if there was anything on. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th inning, 5-4 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Bombers trying to get to 2-1 in the BBC. North Central trying to stay perfect and go to 2-0. Klinger swings at this one, and he's now in an 0-2 hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Brandt on deck. Beard comes set. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss and a big strikeout for Klinger. Or for Beard in retiring Klinger.
The batter, number 12, Lane Brandt.
That'll bring Lane Brandt to the plate. He's been on base twice for Edon. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Righty-lefty matchup with Beard. Outside corner for a strike. Beard locating pretty well here, working into his 2nd inning of relief. Radabaugh at second, Sapp at first. The 0-1. Down low and away, and it's 1-1. Brandt thought about offering at that, but did a nice job laying off the pitch. 3 in the first for North Central, 1 more in the 4th. Edon getting all 5 of their runs thus far in the 3rd inning. The 1-1 from Beard. Called strike with an off-speed pitch, and it's now 1-2. Braden Worley on deck. The 1-2 from Beard. Swung on, bounce foul. Brandt hangs in there, and we'll do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Beard. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Couple of big strikeouts back-to-back from Beard. And now is an out away from wiggling completely off the hook. Here's Worley, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and reached on a fielder's choice last time.
Worley.
Number 5 hitter in this lineup. 2 out, 2 on for Edon in a 1-run game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Beard is ready. Here's his, nope, he'll step off just as, no throw anywhere, not even an attempt to throw anywhere, but just to peek. Jackson Pointer over near second will now move back to his position. A swing and a miss by Worley, 0-1. Now you think we're talking about baseball and tournament draw will be that first Sunday of May. There are certain seasons in high school sports that feel like they take forever. Spring season, just the opposite, fouled back. It feels like because you get so many weather routes, you go from playing 3 games and weather is wiped away most of your schedule. Then you've played 9 and boom, the tournament's here. 0-2 now on Worley. Beard is ready. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3, and Beard goes back to wiggle off that proverbial hook, and nothing across for Edon in the 4th. They strand a pair of runners. 4 in the books here at Ken Adams Field in Edon. 5-4. Edon with a lead.
Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's game. Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Top of the fifth inning coming up here, and it'll be 3, 4, and 5 for North Central. Ben Pettit, Cohen Myers, and Johnny Hicks as we are settling in now for a really good high school baseball game. There have been timely hits. There have been some physical errors, a couple of mental errors made, but you're going to see that in high school baseball. Who can make the fewest mistakes more times than not finds a way to win in this level, at any level for that matter, but especially here. Can you make those routine plays? Can you come up with that timely hit? Or when you're asked to play a little small ball, get runners in scoring position. 5-4 our score in this one. Don't forget our next game will be Monday afternoon. It will be Archbold at Bryan in that broadcast game. 5 o'clock from Ray Sumter Field in Bryan. Coverage starts at about 4:45, 4:50. Ben Pettit is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly RBI on the resume as well this afternoon. Sapp righty-righty matchup. Fastball outside corner for strike one. 0-1 on the Eagles' first baseman. Sapp stares in. Here's the 0-1 delivery. A swing and a bouncing ball. Getting the high hop at third is Caden Stantz. And that throw will retire Pettit for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 10.
Wasn't particularly hard hit and was able to easily handle that high hop. That'll bring Cohen Myers to the plate. He has an RBI single and a pop out. So a 1 for 2 afternoon and a run scored. Base is empty, 1 down. Sapp's pitch is hit foul down the third base line. Nothing in 1 here on Myers. Here's Sapp rocking and dealing. Curveball, ground ball up the middle. Christian Owens throws from the hole. Not in time. Maybe took a little bit too much time there in loading up. And Myers wasn't conceding anything, hustling down the line as his second hit as he beat the throw. Johnny Hicks will now come up. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out to short. The fly out was to Brandt in right field. So Myers aboard with 1 away. The first offering to Hicks paints it on the outside corner, does Sapp. 0-1. No balls and a strike on Hicks. 5-4 Bombers, top of the fifth inning. Here's the pitch from Sapp. There goes the runner. It's a curveball on the inside corner. The throw down. Sweep tag. Did he get him? No. Chad Donsbaugh says he missed on the sweep tag to Myers. Stolen base for Myers, and the tying run is in scoring position here in the fifth inning. Worley's throw just a touch late. Sapp is ready, so is Hicks. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball, bouncing ball, up the middle again. Owens gloves, throws, retires Hicks for out number 2. Myers advances to third on the throw.
The batter, number 4.
Second straight inning where North Central gets that tying run into scoring position. And that'll be Sam Moore. Moore has walked twice this afternoon. Sapp deals. Swung high, bouncing ball up the middle, off the mound. It goes off the glove of Stanky. Caroms into center field, and we're tied at 5 on the bad hop single by Sam Moore. Moore picks up that tying RBI. And then that shows you what
number 12.
It means. Go back to the Myers infield single where he hustled down the line, got aboard, and then eventually came around to score and tie this thing where that could have been an out recorded and the inning's over and Eden's still up 5-4. But Myers moved down the line and then eventually came around to score. Here's Cade Stewart. Struck out looking and a sacrifice bunt, so he's 0 for 1. That's a wild pitch from Sapp. Bounces all the way back to the screen. Moving to second is Moore, and now the go-ahead run for North Central in scoring position with 2 down in the inning. North Central scored the first 3. Edon answered eventually with 5 in the third. North Central has chipped away the last couple of innings to tie it at 5. Sapp's 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now on Stewart. Here comes Sapp. And that next offering, the 2-1. Down a little bit low. Moore tries to steal. It's a one-hop throw. Got him! Worley to stands to gun down Sam Moore at third, and the caught stealing to end the inning. Middle of the 5th, Edon and North Central tied at 5.
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Hello, I'm Paul Rorig Jr.
And I'm Sierra with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
Are you searching for a lasting memorial to honor your loved ones? Let us guide you through the entire process of choosing a memorial with compassion and care.
Come visit our showroom. We have the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit our website at facklermonument.com. We have been serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Leading off for the Bombers in the bottom of the 5th.
Getting into the late innings here now, a 5-5 game. North Central and Edon deadlocked. It will be 6, 7, and 8 for the Bombers here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Zane Oberlin, he's 1 for 2 with an RBI single as he faces Ethan Beard, and Beard gets him to chase one out of the zone for strike 1. Edon, all 5 of their runs in the 3rd. North Central 3 in the 1st, and a single run each in the 4th and the 5th inning. As Edon bats here in the bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball. Missed in. 1-1. Again, Guardians, Red Sox, 7-10 first pitch tonight. 1-1 fastball downstairs, 2-1. We'll get you there either by first pitch or whenever this Edon North Central game comes to an end tonight. The 2-1 delivery from Beard. Swung on, hit towards shallow left field, and that is going to drop for a base hit. Heck of an effort by Johnny Hicks diving into shallow left field, but could not come up with a grab. And a seeing eye single for Oberlin, his second hit.
Number 27, Chris Joyce.
That'll bring up the left-handed hitting Chris Joyce, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out and walk today. Throw over to first, and diving back safely is Oberlin. Go-ahead run at first for the Bombers here in a 5-5 baseball game. Wind continuing to blow out toward right field and gusting as we go. Up high and away, 1-0. Possibly a pitch out there. If not, Oberlin or Gendron was up and ready here quickly to see. Again, Oberlin started to drift a couple of steps, and Beard throws over to get him back. 1-0 on Joyce. Beard's pitch. Low and away, 2-0. North North Central started the day 5-3. Edon 3-6. Beards 2-0. 3-0 now. Beard back on the rubber. See if Joyce is taking 3-0 all the way. He is, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Joyce. Second time he has walked today. And now you're to the bottom of that order, and Caden Stantz.
Number 2, Caden Stantz.
And this is all but a guarantee that Caden Stantz is going to be squaring to bunt and get those runners into scoring position here. It's the perfect storm out of that 8-hole. Squaring, Stantz can't get it down. It's 0-1. Oberlin at second. Joyce at first. 0-1 on Stantz. The 0-1. Stantz bunts. It's coming back to the mound. Beard throws to first. Pointer was covering. A successful sacrifice bunt for Caden Stantz. First out of the inning. And now it's Carter Stanky with a big at-bat here late in this one. Bottom of the 5th inning in a 5-5 game. Stanky hit by a pitch and flew out to center. So he is 0 for 1. Has scored one of those 5 runs on that at-bat where he was hit by the pitch. Swings, lifts one into the air, into right field. Moving over and an attempt, but could not get there on that right field line, was Tyler Myers, who has now come in to play right field. By the way, that's a substitution that we didn't see. Moving over then to left was Cade Stewart. Myers had a long run and could not get there. 0-1 the count. On Stanky. Beard comes set, the 0-1. Down low, good slide and block to protect the lead run by Gendron. 1-1. A ball and a strike. Righty-righty matchup. Beard deals the pitch. Swung on, hit towards center field. Charging is Myers. Dives and comes up with a catch. Tagging and scoring will be Oberlin, though, at 6-5. As the ball one hops over the glove of Gendron. Hustling to go get it was Beard. Moving all the way to third then was Joyce on the throw. What a diving grab made in center field by Cohen Myers. Had a long run. That's a heck of a sacrifice fly for Stanky to get that run in. North Central faithful felt like that the runner had taken off too soon. There's not been an appeal and no conversation. Runs in, and it's 6-5 Edon. That'll bring up Max Radebaugh. He is struck out, reached on a sack, tried to sack bunt, and then E5. Takes a fastball in and has an infield single. So a 1-for-3 afternoon with a run scored. Edon has reclaimed the lead here at 6-5. Joyce is at third. Radebaugh takes a strike. It's 1-1. You go back to the grab that Myers made. He made a terrific defensive play. The 1-1. Down low, and it's 2-1. 2-1 on Max Radebaugh. Edon 6, North Central 5. Joyce at third, 2 away. Beard from the windup, the 2-1. And it hit Radebaugh, plunked him in the back. And now they're on the corners. And that'll bring Kyler Sapp to the plate in another big spot. He delivered a couple of at-bats ago when he drove in a pair, part of that 5-run inning. He also has an infield single, so 2 for 3, 2 RBIs.
Hey, you're going to have to rub that later.
Beard now goes out. Oh, and they're going to walk Sapp. It's a good move. Sapp, a dangerous hitter. So the intentional walk, and it also creates a force out at any base. And they're going to roll the dice as Klinger has stayed in.
Now batting number 7, Jackson Klinger.
So Klinger's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Sapp intentionally walked. Bases loaded. Fastball called strike on Klinger. Big moment in this game. Edon has already taken the lead back, but looking for insurance runs here with Klinger at the dish. The 0-1 from Beard. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 0-2. Joyce at third. Radebaugh at second. Sapp at first. 2 away in the 5th inning. 6-5 Edon lead. An 0-2 count on Klinger. Beard stares in. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Edon leaves them loaded. They do get the lead. 5 complete here in Bomber Country. 6-5, Edon leading North Central. We'll be back.
Are you in the market for high-quality appliances and furniture? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. We have a wide selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, as well as service on all makes and models. Direct Link also carries Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses. And new to the store, Molecule mattresses, made right in Auburn, Indiana. Don't miss out on unbeatable prices and top-notch service on everything you need to turn your house into a home. Visit Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan today.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
What's his name? Who was playing center for us before? What's his name?
Well, we feel like with Jackson Klinger now having a couple of at-bats, we don't have any confirmation of this, obviously, but potentially a little bit of an injury to Christian Owens because he's not come back in any way, shape, or form. Max Radebaugh is at short. Klinger's in left. Zane Oberlin has moved from left to center field. 6-5. Bombers with the lead as we move to the 6th inning. Kyler Sapp trying to now protect the 1-run lead.
The top of the 6th for the Eagles.
It's the bottom third of the North Central lineup. Cade Stewart, Gavin Shockley, and Logan Clark due up here. Stewart is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt and a strikeout. Cuts and misses. And correction, Tyler Myers, not Shockley, because Myers has come into the game. Next pitch is fouled away. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 on Cade Stewart. The 0-2 delivery from Sapp. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. So Stewart down on strikes for a second time this afternoon. And now it'll be Tyler Myers to the plate.
Central, number 11, Tyler Myers.
Myers takes a called strike. Three for 3 on the season, according to the stats that we have. 0-1. Can he keep that going here? The 0-1 to him. Takes a fastball in on the hands and sailed all the way to the backstop. 1-1. A ball and a strike on Myers. The 1-1 from Sapp. Swing and a miss.
Thank you.
Have a pinch hitter that's waiting. Wyatt Gruber is on deck for North Central. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Myers. Gruber hitting a $154. That's upstairs and outside. 2-2. 6-5 Edon. Top of the 6th inning. North Central hitting with the bases empty and 1 down. They are guaranteed to get their top of the order up at least one more time as that one's fouled away by Myers and out of play. 2-2 on Myers. Sapp with a stare in, rocks, and his 2-2. Off speed, did not offer, and the curveball missed outside, so it's now full at 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. Sapp's payoff, swung on, fouled back. Good job by Myers, hanging in this AB. Edon 5 in the third and 1 in the fifth. North Central 3 in the first, and then 1 run each in the fourth and the fifth inning in this 6-5 Edon lead. Three balls, two strikes. Another payoff pitch. That sailed wide for ball 4. Sixth walk of the afternoon for Sapp. At his where at times the last couple of years he has gotten himself into some trouble with those walks. Has avoided after the first inning, has done a nice job of doing damage control here. Tying run at first. Here's that Gruber at bat, as we told you about. Takes a ball, ball 1. Jackson Pointer is on deck. 1 out, 1 on. Myers a threat to run. Sapp is set at the belt. There goes Myers. Pitch down low. Throw down by Worley. On a hop. 2-rate ball. Got Myers. Caught stealing for out number 2. Good job that time by the catcher, Braden Worley, to retire Myers. It's a 2-0 count now on Gruber. Again, hitting 154. Great job erasing the tying runner. Called strike, and it's now 2-1. Edon will, of course, be looking for a little insurance in the bottom of the 6th inning if they can escape, or not escape because there's nobody on, but get out of this inning unscathed after the throw out there at second. It's 3-1 now on Gruber. 2 down, bases empty. Sapp's 3-1 delivery. A little bit outside for ball 4. That'll be the 7th walk issued. 3 of the 7 walks are standing in home plate right now. The pesky Jackson Pointer. 3 walks, has a run scored and a stolen base. He was also the starting pitcher and was doing a nice job until that 3rd inning and ran into some trouble. Been relieved by Ethan Beard. Called strike on Pointer. 0-1. 6-5 Bombers in the 6th inning. 2 down, runner on first, and a 1-strike count on Pointer. Sapp's pitch. Off speed in the dirt, blocked by Worley. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty-righty matchup here. Here comes Sapp's 1-1 pitch. Takes away 2-1. Pointer, one of 2 freshmen in this North Central lineup, surrounded by a very senior-laden lineup. The Sapp 2-1 delivery inside, off the glove of Worley, bounces back to the screen. Motoring into third will be Gruber, so the tying run now in scoring position, and a 3-1 count on Pointer. Continues to have good at-bats. Has paid off the first 3 with base on balls, trying to do the same here at the very least. Although a hit would potentially tie this thing. Here's Sapp's 3-1 pitch. Swung on, foul, tipped back to the backstop. And the count has run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch situation here to Pointer coming up with Gruber at second. Here we go. The 3-2. Just missed outside, ball 4. And Pointer has walked a 4th time today. Tying run at second. Go-ahead run at first. Connor Gendron has faced a couple of moment of truths this afternoon with runners aboard. So far has not been able to answer the bell. He has reached on an error and scored a run, fouled out to first, and grounded out to first. The pitch. Gendron takes a strike, 0-1. Gruber at second, Pointer at first. 1-run game, Bombers in front, 6-5. Here in the 6th inning. Sapp ready to deal. And Gendron takes time at the plate, steps out. Going to make Kyler think about it a little bit. Now he'll dig back in. The 0-1 delivery coming up. The pitch. A little bit low and away, 1-1. Ben Pettit on deck. But a chance at the plate here with Gendron. Gruber represents the tying run at second. Pointer, the go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 up a little bit high, 2-1. It's been a pair of walks that have gotten these runners aboard. Gruber at second, Pointer at first. 2-1 on Gendron. The pitch, a swing and a foul out of play. And now, despite walks 7 and 8 in this inning, Sapp is a strike away from getting out of this. Deuces are wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2 aboard in the 6th inning. In a 6-5 advantage here for Edon. The Sapp 2-2 pitch. Here we go. Swung on, fisted into shallow center field. Drifting back, Radeball makes the grab in shallow center field. And Edon able to preserve the lead going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. North Central gets 2 aboard via walks, but cannot come up with a big hit. Middle of the 6th inning, 6-5 Bombers.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cat blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Good luck to all the athletes from North Central from the Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer. The Kidston Family Companies want to take this opportunity to salute all of the hard work of the athletes and coaches. And they want to say good luck not only in this game, but in the rest of the school year and all of the competitions. The Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer saying good luck to the North Central Eagles in tonight's game. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Going to the bottom half of inning number 6, Edon 6 and North Central 5 here as the Bombers are in search of that insurance run or two, and they'll have 4, 5, and 6 to work with here. Lane Brandt, Braden Worley, and Zane Oberlin due up for Edon. Ethan Beard has done a nice job of coming into this game and keeping North Central in it. Edon had that 5-run inning. He came in and got him out of that and has continued to work deep into the game. By the way, Max Radeball throwing in the Edon bullpen. That fastball bounced in the dirt for ball 1. Brandt is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and a strikeout. Off speed just a little bit, missed outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on the left-handed hitting Lane Brandt. The next offering from Beard misses wide with a fastball. Ball 3. 3-0. It will be the heart of the North Central order whenever they come up. Brandt was taking all the way to make it 3-1. Pettit, Myers, and Hicks. It's just a matter of what the deficit will be. The 3-1 Called strike 3-2. Beard trying to battle out of a 3-0 hole here. Beard is ready. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball towards Hicks at short. Has plenty of time and gets the runner Brandt for out number 1. As Brandt grounds out to the shortstop.
Batter number 20.
Bring up Braden Worley.
Worley.
Worley is 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts, and he reached on a fielder's choice. Bats here with the bases empty and 1 away. First pitch is on the inside corner for strike 1. See if what Edon learned lesson-wise from last night. That almost hit Worley because it was coming in with a fastball, 1-1. Had a 3-run lead last night going into Hicksville's bottom of the 7th inning, and the Aces rallied for 4 and walked it off. Now can Edon slam the door tonight? Strike 2 on Worley. 1-2 the count. This, of course, a bigger game in the picture of things because it's a conference game. That tailed away 2-2. You have them. It's just what do you learn from them? Was it pitching? Was it defense? 2-2 pitch. Down low with a fastball as Beard overthrew that one. That bounced a couple of feet in front of home plate, and it is now a full count. 3-2 on Worley. And the next pitch swung on, hit into the air towards right center field. Cruising over toward the gap is Myers, who patrols things very well. Already has a great catch. Makes that one in a very routine fashion for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty, and it's Zane Oberlin.
Now batting number 9, Zane Oberlin.
Oberlin, a couple of singles today. An RBI and a run scored. 2 for 3. The first pitch from Beard, up high, ball 1. Beard was a possibility yesterday when I talked with Josh Hicks. His lineup, by the way, changed quite a bit from yesterday to today, but the only thing he had said initially is that one's twisting, foul, and out of play off to the right was, it's just a matter of who's going to start. Will it be Beard? Will it be Pointer? Well, it was Jackson Pointer's decision, but he emailed me today and said, I got several changes, a little bit based on last night and what they did not do in getting hammered by Edgerton and moving some guys around. Another foul away, and it's 1-2 now on Oberlin, but went with Pointer. And a good learning experience today for the youngster Jackson Pointer. He had some good moments, but then ran into some trouble. Now you learn from that trouble and move forward. The 1-2 swung on, hit in the air, right at Myers in center. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, bottom of the 6th for the Bombers. Last chance time for the Eagles in this BBC matchup. 6-5 Edon. Back for the 7th in a moment.
Your score.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Welcome back out here to Edon. Kyler Sapp's night is done as he is bumped up into that pitch count territory. Well, that happens when you have 8 walks and some long ABs with fouls, foul off at bats. He goes 6 innings, allowed 5 runs, 3 hits, struck out 4, and walked 8. It will be Max Radebaugh who is called upon to try to protect this 1-run lead. And normally this is the time where I tell you about Max's numbers. He has no pitching numbers. Tough moment to come into for your first use of work on the year to try to close this thing out. And he delivers a little bit low, I believe, for ball 1. I didn't see a gesture of a strike. I think Bodie Kaufman called that ball 1. Ben Pettit, sac fly, a fly out, and a ground out. And it's ball 2 now on Pettit. 6-5 Edon, top of the 7th inning. 3, 4, and 5 for the Eagles. The 2-0 delivery. Down low, ball 3. So Pettit is your 3 hitter. He could be somebody you'd green light, but probably not here. Took a called strike. 3-1 now on Pettit. Usually those 3-0 pitches, you're going to get a much wider strike zone. It might have been there because maybe Ben danced a little bit at the plate. That Bodie's like, I'm not going to do that. You're going to take this strike. Took called strike 2 there. And now it is a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Radebaugh bouncing back. Pettit is trying to plead his case that it hit him. Bodie Kaufman says, nope, hit the bat in some way, shape, or form. It's a strike, and here's your 3-2. Called strike 3. So Pettit down on strikes, and it all started a little bit there where he danced a little bit at the plate to try to throw the rhythm off. And I'm not saying that's why Bodie called that a strike, but the 3-0 pitch was close. And Radebaugh got the benefit maybe of that close call, and then came all the way back to get a critical start to the inning for out number 1. Cohen Myers, couple of hits today. That breaking ball slipped out of Max's hands and stayed high. Myers 2 for 3 with an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. And by the way, has played a terrific center field, including a diving grab earlier. The 1-0 swung on, hit down the right field line, but is going to hook foul and out of play. It's a ball and a strike now on Myers. Bombers 6, Eagles 5. Top of the 7th inning. Edon 1-1 in the BBC, so they need this a lot more than North Central. Don't want to get that second conference loss. North Central 1-0. The 1-0 or 1-1 from Radebaugh down in the dirt, 2-1. Johnny Hicks on deck. Myers, the number 4 hitter in this lineup. Both teams trying to bounce back from Monday losses. The 2-1 Radebaugh pitch. Down in the dirt, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. You may have heard me mention Edon's schedule earlier. They, if the weather cooperates, are scheduled to play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. D4 more than any of the divisions. That's the one where you really got to monitor arm usage. That one's clubbed down the left field line. It's way back and going to be fair and down for an extra base hit. Cohen Myers with his 3rd hit of the afternoon as he tattoos one down the left field line. By the way, it's our first extra base hit of the afternoon. Tying run in scoring position.
Johnny Hicks.
And that'll bring Johnny Hicks to the plate. Hicks is 0 for 3. A couple of ground outs and a fly out to right. Takes a called strike. No balls and 1 strike on Hicks. Rate of ball working quickly. Got him way out in front of that one. A swing and a miss, 0-2. Myers at second, one down. Myers represents the tying run here in the top half of the 7th inning. 6-5 Edon, clinging to the 1-run lead. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Swing, bouncing ball towards short. Sapp charges, throws across, scooped up at first nicely by Chris Joyce for out number 2. What a job by Chris Joyce. By the way, had that error earlier that opened the door to a run scoring, made amends with the good pick.
The batter, number 4, Sam.
And now it is up to Sam Moore. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI single and a pair of walks. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Myers at third, 2 down in the 7th, 6-5 Edon. Rate of ball is 0-1 pitch. Down low, good scoop back there by Worley. Got to protect everything now in a 1-run game. 1-1 on Moore, righty-righty matchup. The next offering, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes now on Sam Moore. The Eagles are down to their final strike. Myers takes his lead. Rate of ball set. The 1-2 just missed outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 6-5 Edon. The pitch down just a little bit. Ball 3. Cade Stewart hoping for a chance. He waits on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Payoff pitch. Swing and foul back. Moore, good job hanging in there. Rate of ball trying to close the door here in the 7th. 6-5 Bombers. 3-2 again with Myers at third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Max Radebaugh slams the door shut. North Central gets the tying run to third in the 7th, but cannot punch it in. Kyler Sapp the win in this one. Ethan Beard in relief will be saddled with the loss. Radebaugh in his first pitching appearance of the season will get the save. Sapp with a couple of hits and RBIs in this one. Christian Owens, before leaving the game, an infield single and a run scored. Zane Oberlin had 2 singles, an RBI, and a run score. Caden Stantz, an infield single and a run scored in this one as well. And Carter Stanke had a sacrifice fly RBI. It all adds up to Edon moving to 4-6 on the season. They'll go to 2-1 in the BBC. North Central falls to 5-4 on the year, 1-1 in the BBC. Final score from Edon: Bombers 6, North Central 5. Guardians and Red Sox coming up when we come back.